With 802 Pokemon in the known Pokemon world, finding the most powerful ever created can be tough. But rest assured, it's well worth the effort. From flying Pokemon to fire Pokemon, many of the strongest usually have unique abilities, moves, and special attacks that set them apart from the rest. And when you're a Pokemon trainer, wanting to be the very best like no one ever was, then it's in your best interest to seek out the most powerful Pokemon. Ready to know which Pokemon rank at the top? Well, I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 most powerful Pokemon ever created. Ditto. Ditto has the ultimate ability to transform into pretty much any object or Pokemon it desires, with only a few exceptions. With transformation, it also takes on that Pokemon's abilities, making Ditto very versatile. However, if it tries to transform from memory, it might get some of the details wrong, and it may have a difficult time changing its smiling face.
24.
Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a cool water-based Pokemon with tremendous power. It's an evolution of Eevee when it touches the Water Stone. With the water absorption, hydro pump, and water pulse abilities, Vaporeon really gives its opponents quite a splash.
23.
Kartana. Kartana is a grass steel type Pokemon, which sounds like an oxymoron, but just go with it. Despite looking like origami, Kartana is extremely dangerous and is one of the Ultra Beasts. Since every part of its body is insanely sharp, it can slice through a tall tower with ease. Its lightweight body allows it to slip by attacks, and its main vulnerabilities are moisture and fire.
22.
Buzzwall. Looking like a hornet that never skips leg day, Buzzwall is one of the Ultra Beasts, and is known also by the codename UB02 Absorption. Besides being totally jacked, Buzzwall can strengthen itself by absorbing the energy of its opponents. With abilities like Hammer Arm and Dynamic Punch, it'll easily TKO any Pokemon in its way.
21.
Talonflame. Talonflame is a fire-flying Pokemon closely resembling a falcon. While in battle, it'll dive at its opponents up to 300 miles per hour and unleash a powerful kick. As it soars through the sky, it releases embers from its feathers. Besides its fiery attacks, one of its greatest strengths is its immense speed.
20.
Entei. One of the legendary beasts resurrected by Ho-Oh, Entei is known as the Volcano Pokemon. As you've probably guessed, Entei is a fire-type Pokemon with a whole slew of fire attacks and abilities. It kind of looks as if a dog and a walrus had a baby. It's said that if it roars, a volcano erupts somewhere in the world.
19.
Mega Mawile. As a steel fairy Pokemon, Mega Mawile is the mega evolved form of Mawile. While Mawile has one set of large jaws, Mega Mawile has two. With exceptional attack and defense, Mega Mawile's abilities focus heavily on both. In battle, it usually has its back turned to enemies, while its jaws do all the work.
18.
Kangaskhan. While Kangaskhan is technically a normal type Pokemon, there's nothing normal about her. Looking like a kangaroo on steroids, the Kangaskhan uses her massive size and maternal bond with her child to her advantage. With her rage and punches, you don't want to go into the ring fighting her unless you're very prepared.
17.
Lugia. As a psychic flying Pokemon, Lugia is considered the leader of the legendary birds. With its powerful wings, it's capable of creating intense storms and strong winds that can knock down entire cliffs. A rare type of Pokemon, Lugia is so powerful that it hides underwater and sleeps in solitude so as not to inflict devastating damage to the world.
16.
Zekrom. A dragon electric Pokemon and legendary Pokemon from the Tal trio, Zekrom is the only Pokemon able to learn Bolt Strike. Using its hornet-like anti-gravity tail, it can fly through the air without much resistance. It likes to hide in thunderclouds and can even emit its own powerful thunderstorms.
15.
Mew. It's easy to see why Mew has been a long-time fan favorite. Its unique ability to learn every TM, HM, and Move Tutor ability gives it quite the advantage. Mew is also a rarity and will supposedly only show itself to those who are pure of heart.
14.
Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a psychic Pokemon created entirely by science, totally engineered to defeat its opponents. It's the only thing it thinks about. Mewtwo stays perfectly still to conserve its energy and unleashes its full power in battle. When using its devastating Psy-Strike move, the game is usually over.
13.
Xerneas. A fairy-type legendary Pokemon, Xerneas looks similar to a stag with golden antlers. It has the ability to give eternal life and create entire forests. When it's at the end of its life, it shares its power with the things around it and becomes a tree for 1,000 years.
12.
Reshiram. Another member of the Tau trio, Reshiram is a dragon fire-type legendary Pokemon from the Unova region. Its tail is like a jet engine. It flies at high speeds through the air, incinerating anything in its wake. The tail is so powerful, it can change the weather. On top of all that, it can unleash Fusion Bolt and Bolt Strike on its enemies.
11.
Giratina. Giratina is a ghost dragon-type legendary Pokemon hailing from the Distortion world. It represents antimatter in the creation trio of Sinnoh. Other than being the only Pokemon that can learn Shadow Force, Giratina has the ultimate ability to control and travel through dimensions. It's a highly territorial and aggressive Pokemon, said to be banished for its violence.
10.
Ho-Oh. One of the trio masters of the legendary beasts, and considered the polar opposite of Lugia, Ho-Oh is a guardian of the skies, creating colorful rainbows with its wings. One of its mystical powers is to resurrect the dead, and it's been the only known Pokemon to learn Sacred Fire. Those who are so lucky to witness Ho-Oh in all its glory are said to obtain eternal happiness.
9.
Kyurem Black. Kyurem can take on two forms through the process called Absolution. In this case, Kyurem Black is a fusion of Kyurem and Zekrom. As a Dragon Ice legendary Pokemon, it can utilize its own Freeze Shock move while simultaneously using Zekrom's Fusion Bolt. Folklore claims the Pokemon is essentially an enormously powerful extraterrestrial that isn't too fond of other Pokemon or people and will likely try to eat them if they get too close.
8.
Kyurem White. Kyurem White is the fusion of Kyurem and Reshiram. Kyurem White is enormously different from Kyurem Black. Kyurem Black utilizes Zekrom's skin, giving it a substantial advantage in defense over Kyurem White. However, what Kyurem White lacks in defense, it makes up for in special attack and special defense. It's also capable of using Reshiram's signature move, Fusion Flare.
7.
Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre is the primal reversion of Kyogre, an extremely powerful water-based legendary Pokemon. It has the ability to expand the oceans and was used in a plot to create more habitats for water Pokemon. While generally peaceful, if Primal Kyogre meets its rival Groudon, they will fight in a cataclysmic battle.
6.
Dialga. Dialga is a steel dragon legendary Pokemon and a member of the creation trio of Sinnoh. It has the extraordinary ability to warp time. It can speed it up, slow it down, or entirely stop it. As such, it's the only Pokemon that can use Roar of Time.
5.
Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a legendary dragon flying type Pokemon. While it's not known to evolve, it can turn into a Mega Rayquaza if it knows Dragon Ascent and isn't holding a Z Crystal. It serves as the trio master to the Weather Trio and can inflict some pretty serious damage.
4.
Mega Mewtwo X. Mega Mewtwo X is essentially Mewtwo on steroids. With this evolutionary advantage, Mega Mewtwo X is both a psychic and fighting Pokemon, giving it a substantial increase in its attack stats. With both its physical and special attack increased, its abilities are almost unparalleled.
3.
Primal Groudon. Primal Groudon is the primal reversion of Groudon when it holds the red orb. With this transformation, it turns into a ground and fire type Pokemon. Primal Groudon is so powerful, it's known to expand continents. Along with incredible attack and defense strength, it has some pretty amazing abilities, like Eruption and Hammer Arm.
2.
Arceus. Arceus is known as the Original One, and could possibly be the creator of the entire known Pokemon universe. It's trio master of both the Late Guardians and Creation Trio. Known to be a caring guardian of the planet, it'll also not think twice to end anyone who opposes or deceives it. Its attack, defense, speed, and special abilities are unparalleled, and it's the only Pokemon that can use the ability Judgment.
1.
Ultra Necrozma. Ultra Necrozma is a Pokemon force unlike any other. As a psychic legendary Pokemon, it dwells deep underground, sleeping for ages, and is said to be from another world entirely. When it does come out, it absorbs light and uses its unique ability Prismatic Laser to destroy its opponents. It's known to be especially vicious, firing lasers at anything around it. So, what's your Pokemon Dream Team? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.